What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Trouble here. I had a very educated talk last night with a guy named Shocker. I have a little group of people that I talk with, mainly where we discuss strategies and stuff like that. Some are Arabs, some are Americans, some are Italian, some are Chinese even. And they all have very good insight. They all give us really good battle reports. I've seen some very good ones. But I want to shed some light on some of these battle reports. I know that some of them have been floating around, and usually you see one or two that come from beta with ridiculous stats and ridiculous numbers, and it's just crazy. But these are some real battle reports that I have found that are from monsters and have very good layers and have some very good teamwork involved, and they won. So let's get underway with it. This is a battle report against a Dan member. He is over 1 billion power, and they rallied him with a little over 3 million troops, probably 3.7 million troops. So with this battle report, they had 575 archer attack, 302 infantry attack, and 305 infantry defense, which is pretty decent. Now, on this battle report, it's very long. The attacker used a layer similar to what I used to use, and I think that it's a very good layer for real on team attacks, not on individual attacks. I haven't had too much success in it as far as sending an individual layer, but I've seen some very good rallies with this. So what this is it's to save your higher levels from losing too much in a huge rally. So what they did was they added, T1 all the way up to T10, and whenever they got to T10, T8 and T10 archers and T10 infantry, they filled in the void. So they sent like 20 or 50 troops of each level, and then whenever they got to T8 and T10 archer, they filled in the void. Like they would send 200,000 T8 and T10 archer, and then like 50,000 T10 infantry, which you see here. Now the reason that they do that is because your lower level infantry are going to be in the front line. You got to think of it as a military rank. Your lower ranking military are going to be the first ones that to hit the troops. The defenders are going to be busy attacking those troops, so your higher levels are going to get more kills. And it's going to be a distraction cause. So this theory in this battle report, I feel like it worked really well for them. They got a decent amount of kills, and they suffered very little casualties. As far as they sent it looks like they sent 200,000 archer, and he got very few 250,000 archer, and he got very few deaths. 23,000 deaths. And the same goes for T8 archer, only 27,000 deaths. And that goes to show, if you layer correctly, you won't get near as many deaths as what you would think. Your infantry obviously are going to take the brunt of the force, so 96,000 of them died. They sent some T10, T9 siege, and there's a theory about T9 siege about they help defend raise defense on all troops. So what they'll do is they will help out on attacks, and yes, they will die, but at the same time they will raise defense on attacks. So that's a little food for thought right there. I'm gonna go through. It's a very long battle report, sorry guys, but I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna show you guys what the defender used. Now see right here, this guy sent mainly archers and infantry. So he probably didn't. He might not have had a bunch of low level troops or whatever, but he made up the balance. So we're gonna get down here eventually. Okay, here we are on the defender. He was not reinforced. This right here shows up here this level 35. That must have been his dragon. So his dragon got like 2,300 kills, which isn't very much, honestly. I don't think that really the dragons I feel like are broken, but at the same time I noticed that his dragon's bond was very low. Um, if you notice right here, a lot of his higher level troops did not really fight too much. His lower troops all died. What that means is that his lower troops, just like on the attacks, his lower troops were in the front line in front of the higher level troops and did not do much to help out. They only died. So that might be a reason why they won this battle, is because they killed all lower level troops. So whenever they killed all the lower level troops, that gave them the victory. Now, if they rallied again, their attack might have been a little bit different. They might not have been able to kill as many troops, and they might have lost. So you got to think about it like that. If there's a ton of lower level troops, just because you see a billion power castle burning does not mean that he's zeroed, or does not mean that they killed a lot of troops. As you see here in the very top of this battle report, this very long battle report, the very top of this battle report, there really wasn't too much losses. As far as, for real, I mean, 1,000,000 troops to a billion power castle is not that much. But the battle was very close. And what they did was they wiped out his whole lower infantry, lower troops. So all his lower troops are gone. The next attack would have been all higher level troops, and he would have probably gotten a better hand in it. He probably would have won that attack. Now on to the next one. Let's see here. What's this? All right. That is a palace defense. Okay, let's go over this. This is a palace defense failure. Now, let's see. Sir Lancelot's contingent was the defender, as far as I know. Now, this is going to be one of those situations where the attacker probably had several people inside of, in his rally, which it does look like it, and they used multiple layers with lower level troops involved as well. It looks like Whale was involved in this. Now, Sir Lancelot had 1, 2, 3. He had 3 people inside of his, inside of the palace. Okay, so as far as the whole troop composition goes, or as far as hit points goes, I mean, you only have a certain amount of hit points per participant. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There were 7 participants against 3. So each participant that was in this rally had more hit points, had a certain amount of hit points. So say these guys all have 100 hit points apiece. Well, these guys also have 100 hit points apiece as well, and that gave them the win. That's how smaller rallies are defeating larger rallies, is because there's more participants in them. So if, say, you fill your palace up with 15, 20 people, all P5s that have, and the person with the highest defense and attack statistics goes in first with their hero, you can just fill it in with everybody can send 100,000 troops, and after you fill it up, if somebody attacks it, you have more hit points than the rest of them as long as they don't use the same strategy on an attack. It would take probably 20 participants on an attack to defeat the palace, if you understand what I'm saying. So participants is a huge deal in this. That's probably why in the last battle report that Billion Power Castle lost so much. So, but anyways, let's go on to the next battle report. Alright. Let's see this one. That's the same one. Let's do this one. Okay. This is a monster battle report right here. This is 8 participants versus 8 participants. And the only factor that changed everything was the fact that this gentleman with a billion power forgot his hero on his wall and also had lower level troops. So this is another one of the layers that works really well for people. This is the second type of layer, and these are the monster battle reports that everybody's talking about right now. They send all T10 infantry, T8 archer, and T10 archer. So this is what happens. Everybody sent the same amount, and everybody sent their dragon, which really didn't make too much of a difference. This is the defender right here. Okay, so they filled up his hospital with lower level troops, obviously. The same theory that I was working out with you guys. There goes the hospital capacity right there. And then here's his helpers. His helpers all sent infantry and siege. Now, this is what I don't understand, or infantry and archer, I'm sorry. This is what I don't understand. The problem that happened is that these guys all sent archers in to help him out. Yes, archers have focus and they can hit multiple enemies when attacking and defending, but they would need some help. So if you send 2 different types of tiers, say just like these guys, the reason that these guys won right here is because they sent 2 different tiers, and they also sent infantry to cushion the blow. Now they took a lot of losses. If you see this right here, they lost a lot of troops. The benefit of this one is you have a very strong attack. The benefit of the other, but the problem with this one is that you lose a lot of troops. The benefit of the other one is that you have a decent attack, but you don't lose any troops. So I'm saying, I think that this one right here is for strength. If you really want to take down a huge castle, this is the layer to use. But the best layer as far as saving power and conserving would be the other one, the first one that I was showing you guys. I think that if he would have had his hero on the wall, it might have been a little bit different. It was a very close battle, but I think that also, the second attack would have been a little bit harder, as well as, my thoughts on the last one. But anyways, these are 2 attacks. Or a couple of attacks I just wanted to show you guys. I have another one. Let's see here. No. I can't find them. I don't want to go into too many of my messages or anything like that. But anyways, those are a couple of attacks. Those are the really hot ones right now that everybody's looking into, and I just wanted to give you a little bit of a breakdown on those. I will be trying these attacks. I'm hoping that I can get my alliance in on this. And we can maybe shed some light on exactly what happens. Maybe get a video of it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Give a like and a subscribe. Peace.